Thokozani, 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 Thokozani. This is Gogo Manzini. This is Gogo Manzini. I welcome you to the channel. And if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to click the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell so that you get notifications on every videos that we do. It is very important so that you know that you don't get to miss any video or any educational video or blah 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 blah. If everything that we post, if we've got specials, we announce on this channel. If we've got education that we need to share, we post on this channel. If you've got anything that we would like or anything that we feel that you need to know, we post it on this channel. So I always advise, or I think it's nice or it's good for people to comment, to like and subscribe and click the bell button, so obviously that we hit the notifications. I absolutely love you for being with me all the time, following the channel and being with me all these years and all these times. I've been feeling sick, but I just came to tell you that, guys, I'm feeling so much better. I'm very good. Get right and get on. I'm so much better. I've never felt this better in my life. Today is some sort of education that I want to share with you based on the consultation that I had this morning with a client. And when the consultation came, it came to me that I now come and teach my people about that particular issue, that particular something. And as you are watching the video, please don't forget to watch the ads until the end. Don't skip them, please. That ads on the channel, then you know that you are contributing to the channel. We're not asking for money. We're not asking for anything, but we ask you to at least watch the ads until they finish, then carry on with your video. Thank you so much for doing so. So we're gonna talk about naming your child. How do I call this? Giving your child the name of a deceased person or a deceased loved one or someone that has passed away from your family and you love them, you personally loved them, and when you now have a baby and then you want to name your baby after those people, be it your mom, your dad, your uncle, or your whoever, your brother or your sister that passed away, and then the thought comes to your mind and then you say, oh no, I am going to name my son or my daughter after this particular person because they have passed away. Remember, the spirits of the dead, it lives. Whether you name someone those people or you don't name them of those people, their spirits, they always live forever and ever and ever and ever. So now, when you then take a decision that I'm going to name my baby after so and so, please hold on. Hello? Okay. I'm sorry about that. It's a call that I had to take. Okay, cool. So now you take that decision that, okay, I want to name my baby or my child by who passed away because we were very close, or because we loved each other, or because this and this and that, and I want their spirit to live onto that person, or I want the name. Remember, so every time you call your baby by that name, you think of that person. You know that you named the baby after whoever person that passed away. Cool. Now there comes a problem. That becomes a problem at times. You need to consult about that particular person, what kind of a person that was. How did they live? How was their life? Were they troublesome? Were they drinkers? Were they drug addicts? Was their life coming together, or was their life falling apart? Did they have black spirits? Did they have izinyama? Did they have all those things? How was their life? That is one thing you need to consider before you even name umntwana, that particular person, because the spirit of that person is going to live on the baby, and the baby is going to be exactly as that person. So you are now cursing your baby by deciding to name them after a person that died trying, after a person that was the poorest of them all, after a person that never had luck in marriage, after a person that never had luck in keeping jobs. One thing that you need to put in your mind is that the name that you're going to give to that child, based on that particular person, your child will carry that. Uzoyiphila leyo mpilo leyo kuze kuvalwe. They will live like that particular person. So the spirit is going to be living in that person. So when you'll be consulting and saying, oh, my child is in and out of jail, how was the person that you named your child after? Because mind you, when you name that person, you will always tell people, oh, I named him after my great-great-grandfather. Did you monitor the spirit of that person? Did you go consult? Did you go check what kind of a person was that particular human being in the family? It's not wrong to name your kid after your mom or your dad or your whoever. But it is very important to know the history of that particular person. Did they finish school? Did they keep jobs? Did they get jobs? Were they rich? Do you know what I'm saying? Were they what? Then you get the answer. Then you name your baby after that person. But remember that once you cast that name onto your child, you need to know that that child is going to live exactly just like that. Yes, behavior and you name them after. You just fell in love with that person, but you didn't understand. You didn't understand what problem or trouble you are putting that particular child in. One thing might work. Utolubuti, she kept, or let's say you're going to name your daughter after your mother or your grandmother. She kept a marriage. She was married until she passed away. Abantu abadala, they never got divorced that much. They kept their marriages. That's in them. But is marriage the only thing that you want for your child? No. We want prosperity, we want wealth, we want success, we want beautiful things for our daughters or our sons. So they will definitely carry the spirit of that person. So sometimes we, as parents, we are blessing or cursing our kids not knowing. Then there's a random name that you just love. That name is not associated with any spirit. No, you just love the name. It has a beautiful meaning. You understand? So that is why we need to go research what the name means and things like that. And then you see the success of that person, of your child, grow as it goes. It's not that everybody on that particular name, they will live the same. But now I'm talking about the deceased name, the person that passed away. You are actually, what you're doing is you're waking that person up into your child. But what kind of a person was that person? Get the answers. Don't curse your babies. I mean, I've got a client that was here in the morning, and she is living just like the person that was named after her. She had to go to the Home Affairs to change her name. She had to go phahla to the ancestors. Ukuthi, look, I am not that person anymore. I am this person. Because I cannot carry that baggage. And when I now go back to the history of that person, myself as the client, when she goes back to the history of that person, they're living exactly. So her parents cursed her unknowingly. Let's be careful. Let's be careful with what we do with our kids. Gogo Manzini. Okay, well, it's someone will come with their opinion. Spiritually, this is what I know. Deny all you like. Spiritually, this is what I know. Gogo Manzini, I'm available in Sandton. If you want to make a consultation with me, you can come consult at 072. You can make your appointment on 072 448 1474. That is 072 448 1474, and that is only on WhatsApp. You can make an appointment, book, come see me, and then we will sit and talk and find out what is going on in your life. Have a very beautiful weekend. I love you.